Hey, Scorpio. This is Alex, and I'm here to bring you your weekly love reading. I hope you guys are okay and taking care of yourselves. I am so tired, but Angels was like, no, you go ahead and do Scorpio, because you know y'all readings always bring me life, baby. Look, God, listen. Last couple of readings, we had some pretty ugly cards. These cards are not fantastic looking, okay? So what I'm asking is for you guys to kind of clean it up and give Scorpio a beautiful love reading, okay? You know how I feel about you. I love you so much. Thank you. I'm going to take both of these. Y'all know Scorpio. Your energy runs my readings. So if it's 6 cards, we're just doing 6 cards. And I love this for you, Scorpio, because this is communication. You got one person who's like hooting and hollering. They don't know if they want to. Yes, baby. They don't know if they should reach out, but they want to. But they've been staring at you and thinking about you and looking at your profile online and thinking about you constantly and are being reminded of you, but they don't know, right? Then you got this other person who just come crashing through. Scorpio's like, wait a minute, boo-boo. You need to slow that down. You are doing too much. So you have one person who's wanting to reach out to you, right? They pussyfooting. And you got another person who's just busting through the door talking about, hey, Scorpio. Right? Not only that, but both of these particular people, situations, are catching you at a time when you're in deep thought and transition. You're in transition mode. You're like, take a number. I'll get back to you. Don't call me. I damn sure ain't calling you. But I might. Maybe. Let's see. Right? Like, definitely here with the Virgo card and the Hermit, Scorpio, you just... I could say you're in your head, but I don't feel like this is you being in your head. It more so feels like you being in your cocoon. You've distanced yourself and moved yourself away from a particular situation. What I'm also hearing for some of you guys is almost like what you thought you wanted. You got to kind of double back and go think about that, because I don't know anymore. I don't know. I thought I wanted this relationship thing, but this may not go with my complexion. I don't know. So let's see. Let's see what Rider-Waiter. Let's see what your clarification cards say. I am so interested. All right. Yeah, Scorpio. I love you guys so much. You are sitting back. You are in deep thought, meditation, contemplation. Right? But people want to get it. No, boo. Too much. I am going to take the Queen of Swords, though, because that's my Scorpio card, too. Yes, darling. Yeah, you're just like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to give this one a chance. Scorpio, I love y'all to pieces. I tell you, y'all are very complex, because y'all will be like, nobody loves me. Why can't I find love? I just want love. And then you get the love, and it's like, well... It's like, is that the only size that comes in? I don't know. Let me try something else on. Right? And then you get tired. It's like, girl, I'm tired of shopping. I just want to go home and get in my bed and put my feet up. And then when you put your feet up, you're like, all right, this is good. Where's everybody at? So you go through this morphing process. You go through this whole cycle. And it's, number one, hard for people to keep up, right? Because one minute you're hot, the next minute you're cold. Scorpio, you know you're a sign of extremes. God bless the person who's in your life, because if they don't know shit about cycles, they damn sure are learning with you, okay? And as I say that, I'm looking at the Death in the Chariot card, right? This is Scorpio. Yes, Scorpio. And then you also have Cancer there. So it's almost like you go through these cycles of love and emotion. It's like love on, love off, love on, love off. And Scorpio, at the end of the day and at the beginning of the next one, Do you, boo. That is perfectly okay. I know I speak from experience, and I'm just like, boo boo, deal with it or don't. Okay? Let me get to this reading. I just have too much fun with your readings. Something is on your mind, and I don't feel like you're not in deep thought about anything. You're freaking tired of all of this reading, this recent dating activity, this recent dealing with people. Some of you guys could have been on a dating website. Some of you guys, again, were in conversations maybe with new people. One person you were unsure about, one person you wanted to give a shot to, right? But you didn't, for a lot of you guys, before you allowed the person to take the shot, you doubled back. It's like, I'm tired, I need a nap. This is way too much activity for me. Okay? Definitely with the sign of Virgo, yeah, you're thinking about your perfect situation. And I think I said for you, Scorpio, in a previous reading that you guys need somebody who is hot and cold, because Scorpio, you are hot and cold. And again, that's okay, right? That is completely okay. But that's why your people cannot keep up. You know what I mean? Because everybody either wants to be all the way hot, too much, or all the way cold. Now, the other thing I need to mention, which is coming to me, is yeah, you guys are the most freaking balanced sign in the zodiac. Because yes, you do go to the extremes, but guess what? You do make it to one, then you carry your ass back to the other one. Most signs don't do that. They want to camp out over here and then bitch all the times that they're not here. Other signs, they want to be over here and then bitch and moan because you're not helping them be over here. Scorpio's like, boo, I'm already over here. Okay? And dealing with a Scorpio 101 cross watcher, it is what it is. Okay? Now with the 9 of Swords and the 8 of Wands, right? I feel like, again, this is you cutting everybody off. This is you withholding communication, right? But now guess what? You withhold it, and that dang law of opposites. Now that you don't want to talk, here come everybody. Hey, how you doing? What you up to? Haven't seen you lately. Oh, you haven't called me. Oh, I want to see you. I miss you. And you're like, leave your message at the beep. Notice no beep. Because Scorpio needs a break. Let me tell you something, cross-watcher. If you don't know your Scorpio by now, I'm going to tell you right now. Scorpios are very intense. They're very high energy, but they do tend to burn out. Okay? When they burn out, they got to retreat. They got to go back to their cocoon, and they have to kill off the caterpillar and become the butterfly all over again. It is what it is. It's our natural process. Again, deal with it or no, or nah. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Deal with it or nah. Scorpio, you're a pain in the ass. And I say that with much love and admiration for you guys. Now, the reason why I say that is because, again, you want it, but you block the fuck out of it. Sorry. I have to promise you I wasn't cursing on any other reading. Here comes Scorpio bringing out the potty mouth. It's almost like you want it, but you're resistant, right? A lot of you guys, congratulations. You absolutely did open up your heart. You did. I believe you. I know. I was there. I could feel it, right? But again, like the groundhog, that shit don't stay open long. It doesn't stay open long because what happens is mind, logic. And let me tell you something, cross-watcher. Scorpio is a master at observing their mate, okay? We will stalk our mate. Now, stalk doesn't mean show up unannounced. It just means that we're watching you. At the end of the day, that's all it does. It just means that we're watching you. You see what I'm saying? We're watching you. This is the queen of watching you. Why do you think her sword is drawn? Because she is quietly letting you know she ain't saying shit. She ain't got shit to say. Her body language, that sword says everything. The fact that she is a queen. Most of the other queens in the tarot are standing up. This queen is sitting down. Okay? She's sitting down. She ain't got nothing to worry about. She's just watching you to figure out what moves you're going to make. A lot of people tend to get defensive and define, well, why you sitting there? Don't you love me? You don't call... Girl, Not a Scorpio. Cross watcher, don't do that to a Scorpio because she'll cut you loose. 2 2s, 1 1, 0 0. Okay? You got to let a Scorpio move how they're going to move. And they're watching how you move. Okay? So as an example, and I do need to say this too, because I know I had somebody who asked about, Scorpios and what if you find skeletons in Scorpio's process, in their closet, if you will. As in, what if you're dealing with a lower level energy? Lower level energy for all signs are going to be deceitful, this, that, or the other. They're still growing. It's almost like they're the babies of the universe. But higher vibrating Scorpios are freaking godly. Okay? And the reason why I say that is not ego, cross watcher. It just basically means we don't have to say anything. We carry power and authority naturally. We don't have to say anything. We're going to let you be whoever you are. And by the way, we will accept that. Whoever you are, you got credit issues, you got big feet. It doesn't matter. A Scorpio will rock with you. We want to love you. We want to open up our hearts. But please also remember, we are watching you to see if you are worthy. And if we deem you worthy, we're going to open up. We're going to open up, right? We'll extend that cup of love, or more likely, accept your cup of love. But if you're not worthy, we're not going to bullshit you. We're not going to waste your time. More importantly, hell, we're not going to waste our own time. Okay? So, crosswatcher, keep showing love. Keep showing up. Now, at the end of the day, you may be like, yeah, but that doesn't seem fair because Scorpio ain't giving much. On the front end, you're absolutely right. Scorpio is not going to give much on the front end. Because, again, she's too busy watching you. Right? She's too busy watching you. Or he's too busy watching you. He's too busy kind of taking lessons and trying to figure out, do I want to open my heart and bless this person with my heart, or do I not? So, crosswatcher, keep it moving. Keep your communication honest. Keep your communication consistent. Continue taking shots. If you get turned down, take another shot. If you get turned down, take another shot. If you get turned down, take another shot. That means something to Scorpio. Scorpios just went through their own lesson on emotional endurance, but we damn sure appreciate and will reward that person who just rocks with us and who kind of hangs in there and who wants to love us and wants to continue to show us love. That is real, okay? So, crosswatcher, keep going. Keep going. Say it with me. Keep what? Going, okay? Now, with the Page of Swords and then also the Seven of Cups. Sorry, Scorpio, but this is almost like somebody's going to make it in. I'm sorry. Now, go ahead and look at these two cards, and it's like, Alex, what you smoking? How the hell is that? How do you get that from these two cards? Because he's consistent. He's nosy, and he's going to keep going. He's going to keep sending the messages. Okay, he's going to keep trying. He's going to, you know what I mean? It's almost like you got the little sword with the big sword. Okay, he got a sword too. He like, look, okay, you probably going to beat me and I might like it, but I'm going to keep trying. So I do kind of feel like for you, Scorpio, I mean, you got a bunch of pages here on the table. You do have somebody, again, who's going to keep trying. He or she is going to keep or continue to use everything they have in their bag to cut away at Scorpio's armor. Okay? Right now, I kind of feel like for a lot of you guys, you can't see it, right? You have the Page of Cups and then also the Seven of Cups. Those are the only cups on the table aside from the other Cancer Chariot. So I do kind of feel like definitely there is somebody who is trying to love you, who is trying to, you know, again, get through your shields, right? Get to the point where they can, you know, get past her and not get their face cut off by her. But crosswatcher, keep going. I know it's a lot. But I promise you, if she approves you, you're approved for life. Hell, you may even be approved for eternity. You know, when you guys go buy a house, it's not an easy process, right? It's not an easy process. By the time you finish buying a house, you feel like worthless and useless and exposed and raw, and now you have this big freaking financial responsibility, but in the end it is worth it. You get to raise your kids there, you may get married there, hell, you may have a baby there. It's your home. Your home is your heaven. It's an investment. Okay, so crosswatcher, keep going, keep going. Not only that, crosswatcher, I am happy to tell you that you are making way. Okay, so keep being nosy, keep being consistent, keep taking your shots. Okay, the Scorpio eventually will return love to you. They will eventually open up their heart to you. Now, also, the Seven of Cups represents falling in love for me, right? This is the card where you're wearing rose-colored glasses. It's like, you got 7 cups there, and within every cup, it's almost like there's some sort of joy and happiness that, like, yeah, he's cute, and, his feet are not that big, and, he treats me nice, and, and vice versa. So crosswatcher, keep going. I also have to represent, of course, too, the 7 of Cups also represent just kind of being emotionally scattered. And then also kind of quote unquote being all over the place. But crosswatcher, honey, boo boo, if you can get your Scorpio opened up to the point where they feel butterflies, or their heart is skipping a beat, or they're thinking about you constantly, they're on cloud 9, honey, crosswatcher, you are the shit and the business. Okay. Also, I need to mention too here, especially when it comes to the signs that could be affected, definitely are the air signs, right? Aquarius, Libra, and also Gemini. Now, mind you, if those are not the sun signs, the cups are represented here, so somebody could have Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra in their moon placement. Okay, so I just kind of feel like whomever this is somebody who either you're continuing to think about, communicate with, or who's trying to communicate with you, and again break down those defenses and get past you. Yeah, and you do have the nine of swords and then eight of wands, which means constant communication and messages and information, trying to break down every last one of those swords. Now, mind you, 9-8, so Scorpio is going to remain in their head just a little bit before completely like letting their guards down, if they ever let their guards down. Now, that was a lot. Capricorn here with the Knight of Pentacles, Scorpio, and Crosswatcher. The attraction is sick, okay? The attraction is just ungodly, okay? But I need you guys to go slow, right? A Scorpio in love is almost like a Scorpio whose power has been deactivated. Okay, so Scorpios, I need you to know that too, that yeah, when you've love is almost like your Achilles heel to an extent. And I'm not talking about just feeling love, I'm talking about being head over heels in love. It's kind of like you're an Achilles heel. So go slow, right? Don't rush into it. This is a marathon, not a sprint. Take your time with it, right? Not only that, but what I'm also getting to, especially from this Devil card, is that for a lot of you guys, as soon as you fall in love, you transform into this person who's a lot, you get scared, right? You absolutely get scared because the more you love, you realize the more you're at risk of being hurt. So your investigative skills go up, your vulnerability goes up. It's almost like you turn into like this quote unquote monster. So for you crosswatcher, if you are dealing with a Scorpio in love and you notice that they're meaner than normal, or a pain in the ass a little bit more than normal, it's because they're growing feelings for you, and it scares the shit out of them. Okay, last card's here in this long reading, but I love reading for you guys, and again, I don't give a shit. You got the Death card and also the Chariot. Oh, Angels just said, Scorpio, you go right side up again, right? Remember we talked about Scorpio kind of being tired, going in and this, that, or the other? eventually you come out of it and you do kind of get back on the horse of finding true love or finding love. What I'm also being told to tell you, that love is coming towards you for a lot of you guys that could transform you. Transform you could basically mean some of you guys could have taken a break from dating and was like, yeah, I don't feel like doing that no more. It's exhausting. I'm tired. Right? But I do kind of feel like eventually you'll keep it going, or somebody's going to come in to kind of reignite that spark and that passion to get you to keep going. Lord Moses. Release your ex. Oh, Angel says this person is new. I don't feel like your ex is present here. I couldn't say present. I almost said presented. I don't feel like your ex is present here. I think the release your ex more so has to do with the death card, as in shedding away that old skin. So your ex self, if you will, or ex belief or ex habits. But again, Scorpios, 2020 for you has been a revolutionary year, because I think more than anything, you guys have grown way more comfortable with love and love things. Okay? Let's see. Ooh, flirt. Oh, Lord. Scorpio, y'all know when y'all start flirting, you hypnotize people, so just be careful. Cross watcher, we sorry. When a Scorpio start flirting, she turns into the Queen of Wands, honey, or the King of Wands. They will just, it's almost like the what is it, the cobra, when the guy he's blowing the, what is it, flute or clarinet or something, and he's blowing it, and it makes the cobra rise up and sing, rise up and, kind of elevate himself. I do kind of feel like that's the effect that Scorpios have on people, is that when they're there, they're present, they're locked in, they're engaged, they're attracted to you. Honey, they will bring out your soul. You hear me? Honey. All right, last card. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. And then the card at the bottom is romantic feelings. That kind of says to me, I've heard love being a religion for Scorpios. Hell, I might have even said it myself. But I do kind of feel like, especially when it does come to love, it is kind of a religion for you guys. But what's also a part of that religion as well, and thank God it's not organized religion, is sex. Okay, so I do feel like sex and love is a religion equally. Ironically, I don't see a lot of sexual cards here, other than maybe possibly the devil. But I do kind of feel like definitely you guys may be ready to get back out there. You may be ready to let this person in. You may be ready to, say, for instance, move on in the next phase of your romantic life. Great job, Scorpio, by the way. You're doing amazingly well. Because Scorpio is kind of impulsive, so I do kind of feel like for a lot of you guys, you're applying a lot more mind and logic to your romantic decisions, which I believe is helping to balance you out and help you out tremendously and ridiculously. Okay? Before leaving it here, I definitely want to say thank you to God, angels, and universe, because, again, we started out pretty crappy, but you guys pulled it up and, kind of leveled it out. So, God, you are the man, the woman, the child, the life, and the love. I thank you so much, God. All right, Scorpio, I'm going to leave it here. Thank you so much. If you're interested in a personal reading, please check the description box for my contact details. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Love you guys. Bye.